and then I will try and see. Yeah, sorry about my mic. It's at the top, like
Okay.
for the volume. So it must, yeah, there must be some like issues between OBS and Discord.
Weird.
As long as we can
Yeah.
hear you, it's all good. Just yell.
Okay, sounds good. Sorry about that,
No, you're
everyone.
all good. You're all good.
Yeah,
Should we
but
get
shall we get
started?
started then?
Let's do it. Shark
Okay,
stuff.
cool. Yeah. So let's start off with the dwarf spotted wobegon. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Wobbegong. Yeah.
Wobegon?
You're
Okay.
saying spotted wrong. It's spotted.
Voted.
That's how it's said.
So I'm gonna share the image slide so that you guys
Yeah, I gotta
can
see.
have a
Hey, look
yeah,
at
look at this guy.
dude. How did nature create this? It's incredible. Look at that shit.
Have you guys ever seen one of these guys? Not this species in particular, but like wobbegongs in an aquarium before?
I think so. Yeah.
They're pretty. Oh, you know what? We all saw one at Loveland Living Planet. They
Did
had one
we?
in the big Shark Tank. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think I remember
But it
that.
wasn't this species. It was the more common species that we see. So
Woebegong. So how's this gonna go? Are we advocating for because we're gonna basically like put them into categories, right?
yeah, and share some facts about them.
Oh, that's true
If I
too.
can find the, I have too many tabs open.
I can start us off and
Yeah, go
do
ahead.
my best.
Yeah, sure.
So, these sharks reside in southwest Australia,
Mm-hmm.
and they're also known as the carpet shark. And this makes a lot of sense just looking at it. They're just like it's like one of those old rugs that's never been cleaned. That
Yeah.
you find in a nursing home or something. But yeah, and
Ashes of
recently,
fungus.
yeah, yeah, it catches all the fungus and dirt and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Also, recently described in 2008.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the first sighting of it was possibly 2008.
I think they were
And
seen around, but I think it was a matter of like they were made a distinct species in a publication in 2008.
I actually
okay,
think that they're the cutest Woebegong. Like he's
Yeah.
really cute.
he is.
I think it's he's dwarf. He's very small.
Yeah, and speaking of which, this guy is less than 3 feet long.
Aw, he's like a little
Yeah,
puppy,
Yeah.
yeah, just a little rug puppy.
little rug puppy.
And then lastly, this guy is also viviparous. And Christine, you're gonna have to remind me what is that? What does that mean?
That means that the pups are born live. They're not eggs. They're not out of eggs. And I put in the notes probably because when I looked up this species, they've not actually been observed giving birth or laying eggs, but they're assuming that based on closely related sharks that are also viviparous, they're probably viviparous. So
Yeah. Cool. Awesome.
yeah,
But yeah, so with that being said, where do we think that this shark lies on the tier list?
I like,
Mm.
but I don't love.
I'm with you on that. I like but don't love. But I don't think
Yeah.
he's like I definitely don't dislike him. I think he's a cutie.
Yeah,
Cutie patootie.
Cool.
little
And it
ambush
looks like we have
predator.
a. Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say it. He's a little ambush predator, sneaky little guy.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it looks like we have at least like one dislike for the shark
I
from the
thought
chat.
that was the nurse shark that said this.
Oh, maybe it is the nurse shark.
Yeah.
Man, I'm a disconnecting fool. I apologize for my terrible connection issues, guys.
Hey, you
My
move to a new place and you have like internet problems to work out. It's pretty
internet
normal.
woes. I had no idea.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what? I should just ask Jess if she's having any issues because I haven't. I feel like she hasn't said if she has, and she does like video calls and stuff. So I'll find out.
Yeah, and if she's got a wired connection too and not having issues, then it's probably on your end.
No, I think she is wireless. But
Hmm.
sorry, we will stop talking about this. All right, let's move on. I guess just to think about it, since like 30 something of these guys, like it'll
Yeah,
take
yeah,
us a while. So probably like
sure.
every couple minutes we should have one.
Yeah.
Great
Yeah.
off, baby.
Yay. So I'm gonna put this in the light because I also do agree with you guys. So
Yes.
Yeah.
cute, but he's definitely not a love. So he is moving on up there. Okay.
will we see this live like on our little
Yeah.
thing or no?
Yeah, you should.
Yeah. You'll see the little images of everybody. Have you not done a tier list before?
No, but I'm looking at the link you provided,
Oh,
or
okay.
maybe
I'm
we're just gonna
watching it
look at
on
the
the
one.
Twitch.
Oh, I'm just watching on Twitch. Oh, look at that, beautiful. Okay, great.
Cool.
We're good.
Next one.
Yeah, so next one is the Poor Beagle. So, yeah, this one I actually had never heard of before, and then I
Me
watched a
too.
documentary on Disney, and it was talking about poor beagles, so. But this guy looks like a mix between a mako and a great white shark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
if you guys agree with that description. But this guy is also known as the mackerel shark and lives in the cold and temperate marine waters of North Atlantic and Southern Hemisphere. And yep, also has a description like a mini great white shark. Definitely such a cutie. Um, and closely related to the salmon shark.
Oh.
And yeah, this shark has also been observed playing in kelp forests, and they can reach about 8 feet long, so quite bigger than our rug baby that we just talked about. So
We'll devour rug baby for dinner.
yeah.
So
What does it mean by playing? What do you mean?
so I had read that, it's difficult to ascribe play to a fish, to a lot of animals, right? Like to
Mhm.
non-mammals. But they've been observed kind of just like rubbing against kelp and like getting it all tangled up all over their body and just kind of like swimming around in circles and just splashing around. And I don't know if someone's anthropomorphizing by saying that it's playing or whether it's just simply, they're trying to remove parasites or a little bit of both.
Mm.
So, but yeah, I like these guys. They look like a little shortened great white shark to me, but they're
Yeah, they
similar to
look
the salmon
short.
shark.
They're like a
Yeah.
shortened looking.
Yeah. And one thing I wanted to mention, just so you know, Amber, going forward, when it says like mackerel shark or whatever, and it doesn't say AKA, that's the kind of shark they are. So like what family they're
Oh,
in.
gotcha.
So in some of them, when they have a bunch of weird names, I'll put on the thing AKA. But other than that, it's just the type of shark that they are.
Oh yeah, the carpet. Okay, yeah, I thought
Yeah,
so.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Because carpet sharks are like a kind of shark. Yeah. But I like these guys. Actually, I love these guys.
You do? Oh man, I'm like in the dislike category.
Really?
Yeah, they don't look. They look too pedestrian to me, and like great whites are better. So like, why? You know.
I guess.
I mean, the name gives them some plus, but I'm gonna go in the dislike.
What about you, Amber? What do you think? And I think you might need to speak up a little bit because I think people are saying they can't hear you. So,
Yeah, does this sound a lot better or no?
I mean,
Is it still quiet?
I can
It
hear you,
sounds.
but we'll see what other people say.
Yeah, let's see. It definitely sounds
Yeah.
louder to me now, which is good.
Okay, cool.
I
Yeah,
imagine
I
it's
tried
gonna sound louder.
increasing the gain on it, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this would go on my love because I think they're just so
Love.
like
Okay.
So
You
should
guys
we?
are averaging this up. Okay.
Yeah, we should average out. So I love and Amber loves and you dislike. So should we put it in neutral or like?
I think we'll put it in like, right?
I think so.
And remember,
Are we-
you have to like at the end of the day, we have to figure this out because we have to bracket them, right?
I
So
know,
like,
I know.
you can't
I know.
love every shark, okay?
I can love every shark. It's fine.
God, all right.
let's do it. Neutral then or like?
Light. Let's do
We're
like.
doing it in
please.
like.
Like.
Sounds good.
Blueberry Muffin asked if we're a biologist. I mean, I would say so.
I have a biology degree.
I think we all have bought. Wait, Amber, is your degree biology also?
It is, but it's more human biology.
Oh, okay. And then I'm also biology. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I would say, I mean, I.
And then yeah, sorry, I forgot to put up a picture of it if you guys wanted to take a look at that.
Yeah.
Fine.
Look at that face.
I know, so cute.
I'm back. Oh,
Right. Whoever put best shark for the next one, sandbar shark, should definitely
Ooh.
go.
Yeah, it wasn't me. It
So
must have been
I
Christine.
don't think it's best shark, but there's a certain person on the internet who does think it's hashtag best shark. And I'm sure they're not here listening. But
We hear you, David Attenborough.
not David Attenborough, but yeah. So they are a really, really common aquarium species you're going to see. They have a comically oversized dorsal fin.
Love it.
It's like, what is going on with that fin? Like, why? Why? Why
Does he come with a little porgy sidekick? Is that what's behind him?
That's
So he's
clearly
like
from an
following him
aquarium.
around. Yeah.
Bonus points if anyone can figure out what aquarium that is, because I can't figure it out. But yeah, so these guys live in coastal waters in a lot of the world. They're found in shallow waters. They're viviparous. I think they also pretty regularly breed in aquariums and stuff too. They are in the requiem shark family. So kind of your platonic idea of a shark is your requiem shark. It looks like a shark. It's shaped like a shark. These guys, depending on sex, are 6 to 8 feet long. And yeah, like I said, the default aquarium shark along with sand tiger sharks. It's kind of like if you go into an aquarium and you see a shark that's not sitting on the bottom and it's swimming around in the tank, it's probably going to be one of these guys and or a sand tiger shark. That's kind of what you're going to see. I don't dislike these guys, but I am pretty neutral about them. They're fine. Perfectly fine.
I agree with you, Christine. I'm just like, oh, it's a shark. And then I would just move on to the rest of the exhibit.
Yeah, perfectly fine shark,
neutral
perfectly
then?
adequate. Yeah, I'm
All
neutral.
right, neutral it is. Let's
neutral.
do it. Nooch.
By the way, folks, feel free to, like, if you have any cool facts that you want to share about these guys, just feel free to add it to the chat.
Totally. Lauren said that. What did she say was her favorite shark? Nurse shark? I don't remember.
No, it wasn't
a dislike.
shark.
She said a hammerhead shark love. All right,
yeah,
we'll have to.
They're pretty cool.
Okay.
Ooh, I want to talk about
Yeah, do it.
Talk about this aberration. Oh, good Lord.
Yeah.
Straight out of your nightmares.
Yes. Next one on our list is freaking insane. It's the cookie cutter shark. And you can imagine why it's named that just by looking at it. But also known as, so the AKA, also known as the cigar shark. And then it is the squaliform shark, which I've never heard of that before. That's so interesting.
It's funny because I think
Mm-hmm.
squaliform literally means shark shaped. So, interestingly too, the picture that we have is clearly a dead one. I don't know that there are any or many photos of these guys actually alive. Like,
yes,
so.
There's another one that's like that. Like I tried to find a live photo and there was none. It was like we only found dead ones.
And a lot of the time it's these deep sea ones. And like for some stuff, like we'll get to the frilled shark, all the ones that we see are like dying. They're not supposed to be in such shallow water, and they're just like you see them alive because they're trying to die. So
oh boy. Okay. So these guys are less than 2 feet long, so extremely small. Well, not super extreme, but still pretty small.
I mean, yeah.
They also have a special jaw and teeth for sneaky snack attacks. I love that. Sneaky snack attacks. And they, as Christine mentioned, so they're, deep sea dweller, so not really seen that much. Widely distributed, seems to like islands though. Ooh, so an island boy here. And they're also hopefully I pronounce this right, facultative ectoparasite ambush predator. So I didn't know if you two wanted to elaborate more on that.
Do you want to, Josh, or do you want me to share?
No, please go for it.
So how these guys work is like these sneaky snack attacks. Like they've got this big giant tooth on the bottom of their mouth. So they come up from the deep, and they just seem to be, they are encountered more in like island areas, I guess. They come up from the deep, latch onto something by just sticking the lower tooth into the flesh, and they do a quick little spin to like make a cookie cutter shape out of your flesh. They do it to people, they do it to whales, they do it to other sharks, ocean sunfish. They'll do it to like seals, anything that's got meat that they can like drill into. And they basically just do it like a little pirouette and then they disappear with their chunk of flesh they took off of you. And so yeah, they're basically just ambush predators, but in the worst kind of way.
Dang, that stinks.
I know what category I'm putting this in. Sorry.
Josh is like, I've made up my mind.
Can we vote now? Let's just end this.
But yeah, there's two last few facts before we just like dump this one.
Wow.
So this is an aplacental viviporous. So aplacental.
It's I'm not going to get into it, but it's complexity involving like how the nutrients are derived by the young, but they are born live, but like how they are providing nutrition in the uterus is different.
Well, obviously Satan gives birth to them, right? So however, does he have a placenta?
Yes, they come from Satan's placenta.
That sounds like a movie or like
Satan's placenta. Wolf. Sorry, I'm gonna stop interrupting.
No worries. Lastly, this shark is also bioluminescent, and so I believe like for a lot of deep sea dwellers, like they have some sort of like bioluminescence. I'm not sure where on this particular shark the bioluminescence is located. Yeah, but just kind of help them like. A lot of people don't know exactly what they're for, I think. Like, some people think it might have to do with, like, mating or things like that. But, yeah. Or, like, communication and such. But, yeah, pretty cool. So, with that being said, where do we think this one falls on the tier list?
Loathe.
Josh is like, loathe.
I'm neutral. I'm neutral.
You're neutral. Net neutrality. Okay.
Yeah,
but I'm fine with dislike or loathe. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't like loathe it, but it's definitely, yeah, especially I think the thing that gets me is like that it's like an ambush predator, and it's just like you said, makes a cookie cutter shape out of like other like, flesh or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I think it should go in the dislike at least.
Sure, that's fine.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
The dislike. All right.
You are going in the dislike.
Bye-bye.
All right. So do either of you want to talk about the black tip reef shark?
Go ahead, Josh, if you want.
Okay, I'll do this one. All right, so I just want to make a distinction that this is the black tip reef shark, not the black tip shark, which I don't know the difference.
This one hangs out in reefs, and the other one does not.
That's it. Well, then I knew that.
They're different species. They're completely different species. But yeah,
it's another type of requiem shark. I'll say that. And it's named Duh because of the black tips on his fin. So it wasn't rocket scientists naming this. It could have been me. They're viviparous, so that just means your typical live birth. Less than 5.5 feet long, so like, your average human, right? Ish. About that length. And we see these a lot in aquariums, so they're not. I think most people are familiar with this type of shark. And then they're indigenous to the tropical Indian and Pacific Ocean reefs. So, yeah, they're pretty. I feel like they're pretty run of the mill. These guys, they don't give me excitement.
Yeah, I'm pretty neutral. I would say I am neutral on this guy.
Yeah, I would say I'm also neutral as well.
Done.
Yeah.
That's it. This is good. We gotta have a good pace because we do have a lot to get through.
We do. Oh my gosh. So
who's doing this one?
Yeah.
My boy! It's my boy.
Oh God.
The goblin shark. So these guys, I think, get an unfair rap because people think they're ugly. That's not a goblin shark.
I know. Oh no, I think I missed him. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. Everybody else, somebody Google a picture of a goblin shark and put it in the chat while I'm talking about goblin sharks. Please not one with the protruded jaws. That will hurt my heart. Anyway, these guys are basically a living fossil. It's kind of a cliche thing to say, but they're the last surviving member of their family that the shark family that they're in, which is Mitsukurinidae. I believe is what that is. These guys can get maybe up to 20 feet. They're bigger than people think, but a lot of that is tail. They are found in the deep sea generally, and they're kind of found everywhere. They've been found, usually they're found in like a deep sea trawler as bycatch a lot of the time. They have a really long nose, which I think is why they're called a goblin shark, but they have a really long nose that has, those ampullae of Lorenzini, those sensory organs that sharks use to detect prey and their environment, which help them sense in deep waters where obviously there's not a lot of light. And they do have those jaws that stick out. They're more pronounced than other sharks, I guess, but that's the only thing you ever see when you see a picture of a goblin shark is their like big old jaws. But the picture that I had was just normal, just living his life, doing his thing, and his jaws aren't sticking out like some sort of weird, thing. But Wikipedia did call him flabby, which I thought was rude.
Flabby. This guy's the photo I'm looking at it. He's a thin boy.
I think it's because they're like soft tissued because they're deep sea shark. They're kind of squishy. It's kind of, like how people malign the lumpfish or whatever. He doesn't look so bad when he's in the deep water.
If you squeeze him, would it be like the stress ball? Like he would like
probably
like expand in other areas. His eyeballs would come out.
Yeah.
I just want to give a shark a hug. What's wrong?
Anyway, so we don't have a picture for this guy, so we can't necessarily rank him, but I do love him. You guys can do whatever you want. I don't care. My mind is made.
It should be at love.
They're a weirdo. I love these weirdo.
I'm more neutral on them. I would say maybe neutral.
We can put them on like. That's
no. Okay, all right. Put them on like. Although I guess we have to start making extreme. We have to feel extreme about stuff.
We do. We can't be neutral about everything.
We can't. Yeah. Exactly.
There's not many animals I dislike. This is not like we're doing a ranking of pinnipeds or primates.
I feel like you have a long list of animals that you don't like.
None of them are sharks. None of them are sharks.
That's true.
It's this. We're not ranking primates. We're not ranking pinnipeds. We're not ranking bears. It'd be loath on all of those. So. All
right, let's move on to the next one.
Yeah, so the next one that we're doing is bonnet heads.
These boys are so cute.
So they're part of the hammerhead shark genus.
Oh, very cute.
Yeah, an only known omnivore shark. So
what?
Living on seagrass. Yeah. And so
beautiful.
There has been a lot of continuing research on this. And actually, as part of my internship that I did with Minorities in Shark Sciences, we actually analyzed data that was attributed to the stable isotope analysis for these different types of sharks, including bonnet heads. To show that they had different isotopic composition compared to other sharks, which may be attributed to the fact that they're omnivoric. So that was really cool. Only sharks known to display sexual dimorphism via shape of the head. I did not know this. So what is the difference between the males and females?
Oh no, I didn't include that.
So maybe that's something we'll look on later. That's really interesting.
It's research that the listeners can do on their own. We only have so much time.
Yeah. And so the head shape is known as a cephalofoil. Oh, that's cool.
I love that word.
Yeah, that's really cool. They live in the tropical and subtropical American coasts and are rarely in cooler waters, so New England area. And they are about 3 feet long. I would have thought they would have been bigger than that, but
they're so wee. They're the cutest little baby hammerhead sharks ever.
Yeah.
I do have some information. It says the males have they possess a distinct bulge along the anterior margin of the cephalofoil, so that's what makes them. Which we all knew. I mean, we were just,
I did read that, but then I guess I forgot to write it down.
All right. I love this one.
Me
First
too.
of all, so cute. I love the shape of it. And then also, Lauren said woohoo. So +2 Lauren points for Lori Bean. So it goes in the love category, in my opinion.
Yeah,
cool.
I think so too.
Do it.
Yeah, I think
yes.
Wrong.
What a beaut.
Where else?
I agree.
Yeah.
Also, you did research with like it's just so cool. Okay.
Yeah, it was amazing. So didn't get to see them like obviously in person, but just like being able to see, oh, there's like differences between sharks and like what they eat. It's like so cool.
Freaking
Might
Anyway,
sweet.
see some at the New England Aquarium. I feel like they have some
oh,
there.
that's so cool. Yeah, because come to think of it, I don't know if I've seen one at an aquarium.
They're pretty common in
Okay.
aquariums, but I don't remember if Loveland Living Planet had them or not.
Mm.
Yeah. And so moving on to the swell shark.
Ooh, I'll do that one.
Sure.
Okay.
So this is the first cat shark species that we've had, right?
Yep.
Okay, so these guys are. Do we have the photo up? Let me see these buttes. Awesome. Yeah, I'm just looking for the delay. So these are tropical and subtropical from the East Pacific Ocean. Their max size is only 3 feet, so they're small boys. They're short kings, I would say. And their defense, they have a cool defense, which is how they basically swallow water and swell up so they can double in size and wedge into rocks, which makes them very difficult to get out if you're a predator. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So it's like the puffer fish ability, basically. They are oviparous, which means that they just lay eggs. I imagine, I'm not 100% positive, but do they like have those little shark casings that you might see?
They do, yeah. If you ever see these guys in an aquarium, you're going to see a big mountain of eggs just loose in the tank because they just lay eggs like crazy.
Wow.
Amazing. Another really cute attribute about them, they're sociables. They're often found in groups when sleeping.
If you
So
see them in an
cute.
aquarium, there will be a big pile of them. It's hilarious. Like
I can
Ripley's
tell.
Ripley's in
That
Toronto
pile.
used to have them. I don't know if they still do, but they were the first time I ever saw these guys was at Ripley's in Toronto, and it was just like a big mountain of sharks all just kind of piled on top of each other.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, they were just chilling.
But yeah, I think this is an automatic love for me, at least.
I like these guys. I don't know if I love them.
I'm also in the like category because I like the modeling of them, but I don't know that I love them, despite the fact that they're called swell sharks. Wait,
They're-
someone asked. Wait, oh, why are they called that? Okay,
I was
sorry.
just asking why my hammerhead mice are called hammerhead.
Okay, I see. I was like, well, it's clear they swell up, right? Swell sharks. But now I'm realizing that was just I'm an idiot. So moving on. So wait, what did we decide?
I think we should put it in the like.
Let's
Like,
do like,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think that like being in a pile, it just got to me. So.
yeah, that's really cute. I almost went to love on that one, but
hmm
yeah.
Yeah. So on to our next one, which actually looks a little bit similar to the swell, and I don't know if either of you guys want to talk about this one.
I can if you want.
Okay.
Puff Adder Sky Shark just has a cool name, I think. Like,
Yeah.
it's such a strange name. But they're also known as the Happy Eddie, and I don't know why that is. That was just it came up when I searched for these guys. They're
Specifically Eddie.
mm, I don't know. They are also a species of cat shark that are endemic to the temperate waters off South Africa. They live in kind of a small-ish area, only about 2 feet long. And then these guys also have a unique defense mechanism. When they feel threatened, they curl into a circle and they use their kind of long tail to cover their eyes, which is, I guess, why they're called the sky shark.
Huh.
I don't know. That's what the internet told me. But these guys are oviparous as well, like cat sharks generally. They lay eggs.
Is the puff adder named after the snake?
I would say yes.
Okay. Cool. Kind of looks like one. They're brown.
I guess so. And they apparently have sexually dimorphic teeth, but again, I didn't research any further than that. That is something for people to do as homework.
It's quite funny.
It's actually
open your mouth.
The
I want to know
males,
your pronouns.
the males have different teeth because they need to grasp the females to mate with them. That's my understanding. So,
yeah, that's true. There's a lot of biting in the shark mating world.
There sure is.
There sure is.
I'm pretty neutral on these guys.
Yeah, I'm neutral.
Yeah, same.
The thing that's saving them for me is their cool name. But yeah.
Yeah, the name is pretty cool, but Nooch is good.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
on to the next one.
Short fin mako.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, why are these not in order?
I can do this one if you want. Unless I get cut off, and then you guys can do it. Wait. Oh, are we doing...
Go to the shark
No.
fin mako. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to
The
short fin mako.
pictures didn't make it. Sorry about that.
I see the short fin mako on there. I'm pretty sure it's still there.
Yeah, I
On
see
the
it.
like folder I created with like the for
Oh,
some reason, yeah,
I
some of them are
see.
like missing.
No
But yeah, definitely
problem.
look up short fin mako.
All right, short fin mako. So short fin mako. This is a fast shark, by the way, aka the
yeah.
blue pointer. I think it's got to be one of the fastest sharks. It might be the fastest shark, right? But yeah, they're also called a blue pointer or bonito shark. And a bonito, I think, is just a small tuna, right? It's a different type of small tuna. So they're probably just eating tuna left and right. It's a type of mackerel shark. What does that mean, Christine? If it's
just
a mackerel
the
shark,
kind of shark that they are. I don't know.
why did they say it? Kind of looks like a mackerel. It's like long and kind of pointy.
Yeah.
These guys can reach 13 feet, pretty big. And they are global offshore in temperate and tropical seas. So the word mako is from the Maori meaning. I don't know where Maori. Where is that from?
New Zealand.
Oh, New Zealand, and that means shark tooth or just shark. And they have an extremely strong bite. Ouchie, ouch! Look at those teeth. They eat a lot of food, so 3% of their body weight a day. These guys are snacking. They're snacking good. Actually, they're more than snacking. And then they have a heat exchange circulatory system like other laminids, so they can maintain their body temperature up to 10 degrees Fahrenheit warmer than the environment, which is very useful because if you can't maintain a higher body temperature, you can be real slow when you get into cooler waters.
And that's probably why they have to eat so much.
Yeah. I'm sure that metabolism, right, is doing its work. They're ovoviviparous, meaning that the babies are like essentially like eggs inside them, right? Like in a membrane, sort of. It's like they're a living incubator.
Yep.
And they have oophagy, which is not cannibalism but unfertilized eggs. So the babies inside will eat the unfertilized eggs, right? The pups.
Yeah,
inside
and like
the parent.
the mom will make basically just keep making embryos, or not embryos, but like eggs, and they're just there to be eaten.
Yes.
Wow.
4 to 18 pups, which is pretty crazy range, and they can have multiple paternity. So call up Maury. Oh, there's like a double meaning of Maori and Maury. Call up Maury because you are not the father, or maybe you are. And that's the short fin mako, ladies and gents.
I like them.
I do too. I feel like, I was gonna say love, but I think like is fine.
Okay, I'll give you that. I was gonna go the opposite direction, but I'll give you that one.
Oh, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, I dislike. They got creepy eyes.
Oh, dislike? Okay.
Oh.
So we got like and so
But
neutral.
neutral.
No, but I'm cool. All
Neutral.
right, fine. I don't want to make too
Neutral.
many more neutrals though.
No,
so
you're fine. You're fine.
I don't know. Like these guys, I've seen them a lot, like in books and whatnot. I just never. I mean, I was impressed by their speed. Anyway, sorry, we'll move on. But that's my thought on the Mako. So
Cool.
All right, so for our next one is the smooth hammerhead. So these guys are, yeah, I don't know, hammerheads
Woo.
are pretty cool.
jeez.
But these are coastal temperate water sharks, and they can get up to 16 feet long. And they're called smooth due to the cephalofoil shape that we talked about previously with the bonnet head, so very similar to that.
Mm-hmm.
They migrate towards the poles in the summer, so may be seen in large schools.
Ooh, I've seen those.
Yeah, and they're viviparous, and they can have 20 to 40 pups. So, like, that's even more than, like, the last one we just talked about. That's crazy.
They have very big litters, like one of the larger litter sizes for a shark this size, for sure.
Wow.
Dude.
Yeah, the other kind of hammerhead I think that we do talk about. There's 3 hammerheads in this list, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's the great hammerhead, because there's the smooth hammerhead, and you can see from the picture that his like the end of his head, the cephalofoil, is kind of just smooth and rounded. There's also a scalloped hammerhead, which is not named for the potatoes.
Oh.
It's named for the fact that it's got like kind of a wavy scalloped edge to the front of its head.
Named after the bivalve.
Yeah.
Bivalve came first, baby.
No, the potatoes came first.
Oh, okay. Blueberry's favorite are the scalloped. So
yeah, I saw scalloped hammerheads at Disney. They have them in the Seas Aquarium there, and I went up because there's no signage, because why would there be? And I went up to the person that was working, and I'm like, "Is that a scalloped hammerhead?" She's like, "You're the first person to ever ask me that." It's like, I need to know. I don't know.
I lagged out for that whole story, but I caught the end, and I liked the punchline was nice.
Okay. Oh, your internet.
Dude, I don't know. So upsetting.
I love all hammerheads all the time.
Let's put it in love, baby.
I love all hammerheads all the time.
All right.
Hammerheads, I know we're not talking so much about like conservation stuff, which we should. Sharks need our help a lot of the time. But hammerheads, people like to catch them for sport fishing, but there's a lot of data that's shown that these guys get very easily stressed by handling and the whole process of capturing them. And even if you release them live, if you're not following best practice guidelines, a lot of them don't survive very long after being released. So, maybe think twice about sport fishing for these guys, because the way their bodies are set up, they have a hard time handling all the chemicals that accumulate in their body when they get stressed. So
yeah, moving on to the Port Jackson shark.
Port Jackson, baby. Okay.
I like that.
And yeah, I don't know why some of the pictures are not, because they're definitely there. So maybe it's just like the type of file.
I got a picture. I have a picture of Port Jackson from an aquarium I'll share.
Awesome. Yeah, I've also learned about these guys, and I just think they're so freaking cute. Like, the one we're looking at just kind of has like, I wouldn't say like spots, but yeah, just like all different kinds of like colors kind of like meshing together. But they're bullhead sharks, and they're also oviparous, and they are located in the coastal South Australia and can get up to 5.5 feet, which is actually pretty big. I don't know. Like, judging from this picture, I would have thought less.
Yeah, I would have thought like 1 foot.
Yeah, exactly. I would have thought they've been pretty small. They're also migratory, and they like to eat crunchy things like mollusks with their crushing teeth. So
yeah, their teeth are crazy looking. You should definitely look that up. Like, they just have some weird kind of like crushing. It almost reminds me of like some of the teeth look like a radula almost or something. Yep. Like this yeah, it's crazy. And for those of you who don't know what a radula is, it's like a tongue with like little teeth all over it. So yeah, it's crazy looking. It's a really neat evolutionary adaptation for chomping on some snailies.
Yeah, and they also have like a significant spine in front of both dorsal fins.
There's a really great documentary. I want to say maybe it's The Newest Planet Earth, but I can't remember, where there's like an ambush predator. It may be a type of angel shark that is laying in wait, and one of these like horn sharks, like this Port Jackson shark, they try to eat it, and it just cannot bite down because those big spines on the front of the dorsal fin. And they spit the shark back out again. The shark swims away, mostly unscathed. So
yeah, I also love their eggs too.
Yes.
Because like their egg casings are like spiral shaped. And sometimes when they're trying to defend their eggs, I believe, like they just hold it in their mouth, which is really cool.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
Eat them.
I saw that in a documentary too. I feel like that's cool.
Yeah. So,
all right, how we feeling about Lay Shark? Port Jackson.
I like them.
I do too.
Oh
my gosh, Josh.
Okay, we'll put them in like.
What were you gonna say, Josh?
I don't know. They're cute in some ways, but in some ways they're not. They're like kind of weird looking. I don't know, and they're not good in a fight. Like, what's their advantageous attribute?
Spine.
Oh, they have the spine.
We just talked about it.
That's true, but like they're not. That's defense. That's like I'm being eaten, and then I
They-
spine you.
Yeah, I guess, but like they can just leave.
That's true. Or maybe a shark. Other predators no.
You know, I bet sharks think you look funny.
They definitely do. They've told me.
Be on their loaf.
On their loaves. It's just a picture of me. You two would both be in the love category because you can't hate sharks.
No.
I'm here to spread the hate of sharks. Don't worry. I will hate certain ones for you. Don't worry.
Let's go to the next one.
Oh, I'll do this one. Can I add or can I advocate for the leopard shark? Because this is maybe my favorite shark. So cute. Guys, hello. Say hello to the leopard shark. Beautiful. Friend of all damselfish, as you can see. Or maybe those are Garibaldi, which I guess are damselfish. Sorry. It's a type of... Going on a tangent. It's a type of hound shark. They are from the Pacific coast, swimming amongst the kelp. They can be seen in large schools, and they get up to 5 feet long. So like me and you, plus a little, or minus a little bit. They are aplacental viviparous, up to 37 young in a pop. Pretty good. They do have a long maturation time for a small shark. I don't know how long it is, but it does say that it's pretty long. And they like to stay in one area, so they do not migrate. They just chill out. And they eat via suction and biting. So, just going around eating stuff. But they
have a buccal cavity, like their mouth cavity is a little different from other sharks, so they actually can kind of like angelfish or others and cichlids can do. They can like suck food into their mouth. Awesome. These guys can kind of do that too. So
yeah, they are also beautiful. Look at that beautiful thing. It's like a jet. It looks to me like a jet,
really,
like a flying, like a fighter jet with spots.
So if you see a kelp forest exhibit in an aquarium, you are going to see at least one of these guys.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of how
you're welcome.
You're welcome. Josh put them there. All of them.
I put them there.
One thing I did read about these guys was that because they really don't migrate and they kind of stay in the same place for most of their lives, there are little insular populations that are like genetically diverse or genetically distinct, rather, not diverse.
The opposite.
Yeah, the opposite. Because they're just kind of interbreeding.
Maybe mating with each other.
Yeah. So true. I am neutral on these sharks. These are a shark that if I see them in an aquarium, nice. I'm like, meh. Sorry, Josh.
It's okay. It's fine.
But
I'm
neutral about them.
What? Okay, that's fine, guys. That's fine. It's fine.
What would you say? Oh,
Josh loves them, so we have to put them in like, right? Yeah. So let's do it.
That's one of the last ones I'll advocate for, but that was it. So, Era said they went to La Jolla to try to swim with them, but maybe I guess it did not work out.
Sadly. Are we missing the angel? Oh no, there's an angel shark there. I see.
There is. We're just missing the image from the slideshow. Yeah, it must be these types. I'll have to
okay.
For next time.
Oops.
But definitely check on this one because I think this one was at the Loveland Aquarium, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know that there are any angel sharks in aquariums. They're like critically endangered.
I've seen them, but no, it must be a different because they look very similar to maybe guitarfish.
Yeah, they definitely do, but yeah, I don't think they're okay. So Monterey Bay Aquarium has a Pacific angel shark.
Oh, okay.
So that maybe would have been where you see it, but they're incredibly rare.
Yeah. And so this guy is Squatina. So is that the name of
that species? So when they put on the list angel shark, there's like a few different species. So I was like, which one do you mean? So.
But yeah, it has a flattened body shape, and they're also an ambush predator, which is actually, angel or devil, but
very extremes.
Also hide on the seabed and wait to strike. Massive mouth engulfing the prey. I don't know why I said that.
Massive mouth engulfing the prey.
It sounded like a poem when I said that.
Hides on the seabed and waits to strike.
But yeah, I guess that has this massive mouth that just takes in prey, and they kind of hide and then swoop in to strike. And they can also get up to 8 feet long, so pretty and they are also, as Christine mentioned, critically endangered and located in the northeast Atlantic Ocean.
Did we eat them all? Why are they critically endangered? What happened?
I think they're harmed by bottom trawling big time.
Yeah, I bet. Oh, these poor guys.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, if you look at this picture of this angel shark, if you like Google it, it just looks like the back half is like a cod, and then the front half is like another completely different animal.
Yeah, it's like a cod that got flattened on the front half.
It looks like, yeah, I feel like the front half looks like an Imperial cruiser. That, no?
I'll take your word
From
for that.
Star
I don't know
Wars?
what that. I don't know.
I know you hate Star Wars. Whatever.
Yeah, I can see it.
Moving on. Oh wait. So yeah, what's our thoughts on this?
I'm neutral.
Yeah, I'm either neutral or a dislike.
I'm dislike. Let's put it in dislike.
Okay.
Sure, I'm fine with that. Even though they are, a lot of these guys are critically endangered and they need our help. That's
It doesn't.
we're not throwing shade. We're just,
We're not pro bottom trawling and stuff.
yeah.
So I do believe we have the picture for the next one at least.
Oh, I
Yeah.
hope so. This guy.
But yeah,
Wait.
this one is known as the dwarf lantern shark, and if either of you want to take this away.
I can. It's a kind of dogfish. They are the smallest known shark. They get less than 8 inches, so this guy could fit in your hand easily. But I don't recommend doing that. Apparently, it reminds Josh of Mr. Game & Watch for some
Yeah,
reason.
I think he looks like Mr. Game and Watch.
Who is that?
Personally.
Can you explain what
Super-
Game & Watch is?
Super-
I know who he
Brothers?
is, but I don't understand why you think that. I do
You
not
know.
understand.
No, I just feel like he is like dark, kind of like Mr. Game and Watch, and he also like has eyes. Actually, Game and Watch doesn't have eyes. I don't know. For some reason, he looks like Mr. Game and Watch to me. So that's his nickname, Mr.
I do
Game and
not
Watch.
understand how your brain works, Josh.
Neither do I. No one
Okay.
does.
But these guys are a deep sea species, and they have been previously found off the coast of Colombia and Venezuela. Aplacental viviparous as well. They only have a couple babies at a time. I mean, like, where are they going to put them? How tiny are the babies? Like an inch?
Right.
They got to be like an inch long.
Yeah.
And then they are bioluminescent. They have markings on the underside that are, and like on the lower side of their body, which contain photopores. So
Also, it looks mad in this picture too.
He does look
Like,
mad. He looks grumpy.
it's for
Yeah.
touching him.
he's pretty unhappy that someone used flash photography on him. Almost certainly.
Yeah.
I am neutral.
Yeah, I'm pretty neutral as well.
Man, I do kind of like this guy, but I could go either way. Actually, you know what? Negative points for grumpiness. I'm gonna put him in dislike. He's too grumpy.
Oh, okay.
That's in my opinion.
Sure.
Also, couldn't
fine.
hold up in a fight because I also got to add: will he win a fight? Probably not.
Well, what's he gonna fight against? Like its own babies? It's too tiny.
I know, that's what I mean. He's just gonna get swallowed.
Yeah. Can I talk about the next one, because I really like these guys?
Definitely.
Absolutely.
So next one is our buddy the tiger shark. I like their little squishy face. They have such a squishy little face. They are a ground shark. They're the only extant species in that family. They can get up to 16 feet. They live in temperate and tropical waters worldwide. They are a solitary species generally. They're called tiger sharks because the young are actually striped, and as they get older, that becomes kind of more of a mottled marking. It's really kind of distinct. They have that distinct white belly, and then they have that kind of mottling on the side of their body. These guys are literal garbage cans. Like, people call them the garbage cans of the sea. When people catch them, they found all kinds of crazy stuff in their guts, like license plates and like clothing and just like garbage. Even sometimes terrestrial animals are found in their stomachs. So they have found,
Oh man.
goats and cattle and
Wow.
yeah, just like what in places like Hawaii, like terrestrial animals, dogs and cats found in their stomach. I don't know how
Fluffy,
that works.
no. Come back.
And so like in Jaws where they cut the shark open and there's all this crap that comes out of their guts. That is very heavily based on like the actual fact that we've found all kinds of weird stuff in the guts of these guys. Oil cans, like gas cans from boats, stuff like that.
No.
Yeah, they'll eat anything. And they also are seen kind of commonly trying to eat sea turtles. And sea turtles have a particular way to defend themselves against these guys by like constantly turning their back on them.
Mm-hmm.
But they will keep trying to get at the sea turtle. And I say, more power to you. I don't.
That
like
makes
sea
me
turtles.
sad. You don't like sea turtles? I told you.
No, I don't. I'm sorry. They are the second largest predatory shark that exists, and they are ovoviviparous. They are ovoviparous. 10 to 80 pups.
80?
80.
Such a wide range.
That's huge. Yeah. But yeah, they just have crazy ability to eat whatever. And I think they're really iconic because they have such a weird, squishy little face. But they are like actually pretty fearsome predators that will eat whatever they can fit in their mouths.
Mm-hmm.
I love them. That's a love for me.
I'm on the opposite. It bothers me. It's always bothered me that they do not have tiger stripe at all. It's always bothered me. And also, it just makes me sad because I've seen footage of them trying to eat sea turtles and it makes me sad. And the fact that they're eating trash out of the ocean is a bummer. So I'm in the loathe category.
Yeah,
okay.
I would say pretty neutral. Because,
all right.
Can.
Neutral then, I guess. Let's do neutral.
Does that sting?
A little bit.
She's like, I want to do our own. I want to do my own now. Screw you guys.
All right, next one.
I'm happy to do this one. I don't really have any horse in this race, but the next one is the Pacific spiny dogfish. Do we have a graphic?
There we go.
And coming up soon. Sorry, I'm watching the stream, so it takes a second. These guys get to a max of 4 feet. They are very long lived, up to possibly 100 years. And it takes 25 years to mature, like me, like most men.
Your brain hasn't gotten
Yeah,
yet.
yeah, exactly. Mostly coastal northern Pacific, so they're hanging out in the northern Pacific. And then they have a long gestation, which is not a surprise considering how long it takes them to mature. Everything seems kind of slow. Ovoviviparous. Yeah, they live in cold water. Okay, that makes sense. They are ovoviviparous, and they have up to 20 pups, so little guys incubating inside them. Yeah, but it makes sense their gestation is long because it's just the cold temperature. They have a venomous spine at the front of each dorsal fin. Scary. And they can use spiracles to respire. So is that what I'm seeing on this photo? The little spiracles there?
Yep.
Crazy.
So it's like
what an adaptation.
Yeah.
Nuts. All right. Any thoughts on this? What do you think?
I'm neutral.
I'm down. I'm in the loathe.
You're in the loathe?
I'm in the loathe.
Yeah, like just looking at this, I'm like, I don't really like them that much. Although
The color's not that great.
See the venomous spines, I feel like.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, which is pretty cool. But
Sure.
yeah, just looking at this, I'm like,
I think this is a dislike then.
Sure.
Or yeah. We got to get a few loathes, right? We have to all agree on a loathe at some point. I wonder which one it's going to be.
There's no pictures of sea turtles in this.
Wow, here we go. Attacking sea turtles, much like a tiger shark.
Yeah. I'm actually a tiger shark. That's my secret.
All right, who's doing the next?
Yeah, I can take over for that one. So the next one is the zebra bullhead shark. So these guys are located in the coastal central Indo-Pacific, also part of the bullhead family. And they get about 4 feet long max, and they're oviparous. I keep saying that wrong.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's oviparous, I think, but yeah.
Tough.
Okay.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Oviparous. And then they also have a spine at the front of their dorsal fins.
These guys are closely related to Port Jacksons.
Yeah, that's what they look like.
It's like, in fighting games when they have palette swapped like fighters, they just are like the same model but they have a different color on their like armor. That's what these guys are.
Yeah. And it's interesting to me that a lot of animals will like mimic each other too. But not sure if that's like, oops, sorry, not sure if that's like happening here or not with these two. So
I think they're just closely related.
gotcha. Yeah.
I'm
But,
neutral.
yeah, I'm pretty neutral about this one too. Especially that I feel like the Port Jackson is just a lot prettier.
Yeah, I agree. So I'm dislike to loathe on this
Oh,
one. I'm dragging it down.
you're
Wow.
so
Right.
easy to you hate sharks so easily.
Hey, we can't all be loving every shark like you guys. So I have to add some hate.
Okay.
But yeah, I put it on the dislike then. So
Sure.
yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
gotten any love yet, but not a lot of love either.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
thanks
that's
for joining the
true.
stream, Blueberry Muffin. It was nice having you.
Bye, Blueberry Muffin. See you later. Have fun.
But yeah, so who wants to do the next one?
I can do the Ninja Lantern. Actually, you know what, Josh, you do it because I really like the next one.
All right, I'll do this one. Guys, say hello to the Ninja Lantern. I don't think these guys have been seen much in real life. I think they just find the dead ones. Well, alive? Am I wrong about this?
I think that, yeah, they've only been like, there's like 8 specimens ever have been seen, and I'm not sure how many of them were alive or if they were not for very long.
Yeah, either way, whenever I see photos where it's just a dead carcass, it's probably that we haven't seen them live much.
I really tried to find live pictures.
No, I know.
Live
That's an indicator for me. So they're deep
Yeah.
sea guys. They're used to the high pressures.
I think Josh's internet just died briefly.
Oh no.
Benchley eye. So that's
Josh, you got to start over again. Your internet took a dump.
Uh-oh, when did you lose me? All right. Anyway,
When you were talking about deep sea, after the deep sea stuff.
so they're used to pressure. They're known from just a few specimens, as Christine said, 1 to 2 feet long, so not very big. And their scientific name is named after this guy Peter Benchley, so it's Benchley eye. So he really went outside of, hey, it's everyone's goal to have an animal named after.
You guys not know who Peter Benchley is?
I do not.
No, but he sounds British. Peter Benchley.
I don't think he's British. Peter Benchley is the guy who wrote Jaws.
Are you serious?
Really? Oh.
Are you
Like
serious?
the book. Yeah, Peter Benchley wrote Jaws and The Beast, and among
Wow.
other. So The Beast is about a giant squid that attacks people, I want to say.
Mm.
Yeah, so that's why it's named Benchley Eyes, because it's named for Peter Benchley. Sorry, I should have put that in the notes.
Oh no, it's all good.
Great. That was really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel kind of bad that they gave him this one. I would have thought
I
it
know,
was
right?
a bigger shark. Yeah.
All
just so
those-
you guys will- Oh, sorry.
I was going to say all the big ones have already been found and named.
Yeah, this
So.
is all that he was left with.
Yeah.
But yeah, just to give you guys a little description, since the photo did show up. So I feel like it's a little bit similar to the cookie cutter, except it's just like black.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like the same stature, I feel
I
like.
think it looks really similar to the dwarf lantern shark too, or lantern
That
shark.
too, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so not a very cute looking shark.
Yeah.
I
For
I
sure.
dislike it. I dislike it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with you. Dislike.
Yeah, I almost kind of loathe it. Can we put in the?
Oh, let's loathe.
Sure,
Let's
sure,
loathe.
sure.
Love.
There
He
we
gets
go.
he gets the Sacco trophy, the worst one.
I
Okay.
believe we have an image for the next one. if anyone
Yeah,
wants to
I would like to talk about this one because I like this one a lot. So the next guy is salmon shark. Look at his face. He looks like a little tiny great white shark. He's like if you made a dwarf great white shark and you could keep them as a pet. That's what these guys are. So these guys are a mackerel shark as well. They are present in the northern Pacific Ocean. Called salmon sharks because I think they like to eat salmon a lot. They are also endothermic. They can maintain body temperature above the surrounding water temperature. About 8 feet long at max, but usually they're smaller than that. Ovoviparous with 2 to 6 pups, and they also have ophagy, where the pups will eat the unfertilized ova within the mom. And to me, they look like a little chibi great white. And actually, in this picture, the kind of cool thing you can see trailing on the edge of the end of the dorsal fin there, right on the trailing edge, there's some parasites. There's some copepods hanging out there. So, I love these guys. I love their little squishy faces. I think they're so cute.
Yeah, I think there's an image of this one too, someone holding it. And they
Yes.
kept saying that it was a baby shark, right? But it's
Yeah.
actually just a salmon
He's like,
shark.
I'm full grown, madam. Excuse me. I'm a full grown shark.
I am no baby.
Yeah. Yeah, I love these
I agree
guys.
with you, Christine. I think this has to go to love.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll give it a love. I'm down.
Cool.
He's cute. I like that mottled pattern on the bottom. Cool.
Yeah. I think the mottled thing is a little less common. I feel like a lot of the time they're clean and they look just like a great white shark. And so people always think they're baby great white sharks. Oh, Josh, you like the next one. You should talk about this one.
No, I actually don't like this kind of thresher because his face is messed up.
Oh.
So the pelagic thresher, he's the smallest of the 3 thresher sharks, but he still gets to 10 feet because that tail is so freaking long. Ovoviviparous, so litters of only 2. Man, that's crazy. And of course, they eat the other unfertilized embryos. Phagous. They have a long upper caudal fin, so yeah, that's just typical of all thresher sharks. And they might use it to stun prey. I guess we don't always know what the use of it is. They're very strong swimmers, and sometimes they've been seen leaping from the water.
Ooh.
Yeah, and someone wrote that face in caps, and that wasn't me.
I did. That's an emoji. The D with the eye like that. It's like
yeah, that's yeah.
Confused.
They look shocked and or confused all the time.
Yeah.
He looks surprised. Yeah, exactly.
They like to do what? They catch me? Oh.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm in the loathe category for this one.
What? Wow.
He is lame.
I like them.
I'm gonna check the door real quick, but you can continue to choose your vote.
Okay. What do you think, Amber?
Oh, that's hard. Because I actually do kind of like him. I think he's just really derpy.
Why don't we put him in neutral? Because Josh loathes and we like him.
Yeah, sounds good.
Neutral.
We do have a bell curve going.
I know.
I love it. This is what we want. Yeah. Bell curve. Well, actually, we kind of want like the... Yeah, okay.
So next. Can see that.
Next one. Amber, do you want to do this one?
Sure. Because I feel like I got this question right a long time ago when we were talking about sharks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, the basking shark. So, the basking shark is the second largest extant fish. So, about 30 feet, which is freaking huge. Also a plankton eater, so it just opens its mouth and just like filters like through the plankton, like that's how it feeds. And cosmopolitan. So found in global temperate oceans.
So what it means when they say cosmopolitan is it's an animal that can be found in like all seas, basically.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah. Like an osprey is a cosmopolitan bird found on all continents except Antarctica. Anyway, sorry.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And then they're called basking, based on like the image that we're showing you. So just kind of like opening its mouth really wide and trying to catch like all those plankton. And then they are ovoviviparous. And then
Ovoviviparous. So many things.
Ovoviviparous. Got it.
Ovovi. It's tough. It's tough.
Let's try and sound things out on this stream. And they're also ophagus. Okay, embryos, and so yeah, they lay eggs, right? And then they also do that weird thing where like they eat the embryo, like the.
They give birth to live. They give birth to live young.
Yeah, and then feast on the embryos that are inside. And possibly long gestation, so about 2 to 3 years. Unknown litter size. And then carcasses have been mistaken for sea monster corpses. That's hilarious.
Yeah, there's a few different like examples of like supposed sea monsters that washed up on beaches or that were pulled up by like trawlers. And a shark when it dies, they don't have a skeleton per se, they're cartilaginous, so they get pretty goopy and gelatinous when they are decaying. And so people are like, look at this monster. And it's like, it's just a decaying giant shark, whatever.
Yeah, it's the Loch Ness.
Yeah.
But yeah, basking, I think this has to be at the top. I don't necessarily think I love this, but I definitely like it.
I like them too.
They're alright.
So should we?
I'm not a huge fan. I'm fine.
Okay, so you're
I'm not.
like dislike, I feel like. So
Yeah.
they're a neutral situation.
I'd say
Neutral,
so.
I guess. Yeah. What a travesty! This is the biggest upset of the whole time.
We might offend a lot of like shark lovers here.
Yeah.
Well, no, yeah. I mean, I have to be critical so that like we can have them go into different categories. Like, I mean, obviously there's a lot of sharks that are awesome. Like this one is cool in a lot of ways, but I'm just like I'm being more critical than I would normally because I feel like we have to classify them a certain way. So that's the disclaimer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, on to our next one.
Can I do this one?
Yes.
Please.
Okay. This is the daddy of all the hammerheads, the great hammerhead.
Hammerhead Daddy.
Yes. Largest hammerhead shark, 15 to 20 feet long-ish,
Terrifying.
depending on the sex. They exist in tropical and temperate waters, near coasts-ish worldwide. These are viviparous, and they have about 50 pups every 2 years. If you have never seen a picture of a baby hammerhead, they are so cute. I recommend Googling it. Just be warned, they're probably a picture of a dead one, but they're still cute when they're dead.
You can be dead and cute.
Sure, I agree.
Way to go.
Yeah. And these guys, their cephalofoil, which is the head shape, is very likely used to help capture prey like rays. So there's like, I think there's been a couple publications where they've seen them actually like use their head to pin a ray down to the substrate, like to the bottom of the ocean or whatever, into the sand, and then like just start biting the wings off of the rays to like immobilize them before they eat them. So they're very cool,
man.
But yeah, they're weird head, just like, it's not nice to say weird. They're a uniquely shaped head. Just like the other hammerheads is like, extended sensory organ, basically, and helps them eat their prey. I love them. I can't not love every hammerhead.
Yeah, I think if you're great, you gotta be at the top.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like more than love because I like the other two better. So
You're
that's how
outvoted, though. It's love.
That's fine. It's love. All right, we need to advocate for some They're all in love. All the hammerheads are in love. We need to get something else in there. I think there's some good contenders coming up, though.
Yeah, agreed.
I think so too.
Yeah.
So on to the next one. So this guy, did either of you want to talk about this one, or I can go ahead?
I like them a lot.
Okay, do it, Christine.
Okay.
Do it.
Epaulet shark. They get about 3 feet long. Another staple in aquariums. Like if you have ever been to a touch tank and they say, please touch nicely with 2 fingers on the back, it's these guys. They are named for these like black spots. They're kind of on their shoulders, like behind the pectoral fins. I guess they look like epaulets or like shoulder pads.
Yeah.
I don't know. Someone was not feeling very creative that day. Their caudal peduncle, like the actual part of the body that connects the tail to the rest of the body, is really, really extended. It's half the length of their body is just their caudal peduncadunk, which is great. These guys are like, they've been seen walking like from tide pool to tide pool. They live in kind of like tide pool shallow areas.
So
they can
crazy.
also survive for a while without oxygen for like a couple hours. So, if the tide goes out and they kind of just have to sit there in the damp and like hold their breath, they can do it for a little while. And these guys are egg machines, and that's why you see them in aquariums everywhere, and even home aquaria. Some people keep these guys. 20 to 50 eggs a year. And they're from Papua New Guinea and Northern Australia. I love these guys. I love their funny they have a mouth very similar to the Port Jackson shark, kind of a little crunchy mouth. I love their little squishy faces.
Yeah, I think this has to be a love as well. Like, these guys
I'm loving it. It's beautiful. It's got this
Yay,
cool
my
dot.
baby.
Yes.
One day I'd like to keep one. I think it would be cool.
Mm.
Yeah, and so moving on to the next one.
I'll do this.
Sure.
The blunt nose six gill, aka the cow shark, aka the hex. Wait, no, is it another aka the hex?
No, it's a hexancoid shark.
It's a
which is a kind of
hexancoid.
shark. I don't know.
Oh, okay. They look like they look mischievous. I'll just say that he has a mischievous look on his
Don't
face.
trust his look at that. I don't trust that shark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they get 15 to 20 feet. Tropical and temperate coastal waters worldwide, and they're one of the 4 species with 6 gill pairs instead of just 5.
Yeah,
So you know,
mm-mm.
suspicious. They can go quite deep. I'm not sure how deep they can go, but like, look at even in this photo, like there's no light getting down here. It's looking pretty, or not much light. Yeah. Ovoviviparous, 20 to 100 pups, and possibly a long gestation. They kind of have that longer caudal fin, top of the caudal fin as well. I'll be honest, I'm not loving this shark. You know, I mean, he's cute in some ways, but he's also looks a little like suspicious. Like he might steal your wallet.
They scare me a little bit. I also don't like what's going on with that dorsal fin. Where'd it go?
You're right. It does look a bit odd.
Yeah. I don't trust them.
I know. When I see 6 gill, it also kind of outlines like how different they are compared to like other sharks. So
And we
just
don't like different. No, I'm kidding.
So I think this might either go in dislike or loathe.
I dislike this shark.
Okay. I'll hit loathe. I'm gonna say loathe.
Oh,
I will advocate for loathing him.
I think.
Where's that dorsal?
Yeah.
Okay, let's loathe it up. Sorry, blunt nose. Sorry to be blunt.
Just to show our tier list for a second.
Sure. I wouldn't mind talking about the next guy because I actually know a
Do
fair
it.
bit about these guys.
Do it.
Ooh.
Do it.
Cool. Oceanic white tip, not the white tip reef shark. Those are 2 different kinds of sharks. These are a pelagic requiem shark. They are solitary, but you will see them in groups around food sources. They have a lot of names because they are kind of notorious with seafaring people for a lot of reasons. They're also known as the brown Milbert sandbar shark, the brown shark, the shipwreck shark, the Nagano shark, the oceanic white-tipped whaler, and the white-tipped shark. They live in the deep oceans worldwide, but they will come up to feed when there is a source of food that they can rely on. They also avoid very cold water. They have really, really long pectoral fins, and their dorsal fins pretty big too. This makes them a target for shark finning, big time, big time. But yeah, their fins are comically oversized. They get about 10 feet long. People claim they can kind of do the feeding frenzy thing, but I don't trust that as much as I can trust when people say that, you know, piranhas get into feeding frenzies. I think they do get pretty excited and they can just bite and ask questions later, but you'll see these guys too if you ever see a picture of like a shark that's swimming in the open ocean with a bunch of striped fish. Those are pilot fish. You'll see these guys with pilot fish. These are viviparous. They'll have 2 to 14 pups. And the reason why these guys are kind of famous is you guys have seen Jaws, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And like when that sea guy is talking about the doll's eyes or whatever, these are the sharks that he's technically talking about, because this is his story is based on something that actually did happen, where there was the USS Indianapolis in World War II was torpedoed and sank, and it's very likely that the sharks that like ate some of the people, I don't like to say attacked because that's not a very nice word, but it was probably these guys. These guys are kind of just notorious with seagoing folks that they will come and have a snack if you are hanging out and they see you. So
the submersible.
Oh no, that's too deep for them. That was too
yeah, that's true. They never
they don't
got
go that
deep.
deep.
That's
That's true. That's true. I didn't think about that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
still.
Yeah, and the goblin shark. The goblin shark's just jaws went. Ooh.
Oh gosh, imagine that. You're just like.
It's the last thing you see is just a. Wah.
Yeah.
I like these guys a lot because I think they look cool, but
Yeah, I think so too. I think they just look a little goofy though with the fins. Like
Mhm.
they look like an airplane. And then you also were talking about like the pilot fish that kind of swim alongside them. So I'm just like, it's just an airplane, but fish. But yeah, I think I like them.
I'm fine. I'm neutral. They're okay. We can make them
like.
Put them in the light category.
Amber, you want to do the next one?
Oh yeah, I love these guys. We talked about these guys extensively on a podcast episode.
We did.
Yeah, so this one is the Greenland shark. And so, yeah, you take one look at this guy, old man shark.
Mm-hmm.
Like, old man shark. But
Old man.
these are also known as Somnisus microcephalus. So, tiny head. Oh my gosh. And you can, like, definitely see that in the picture. Also, longest living vertebrate up to 500 years. So, yeah, it's been, like, alleged that these guys live for quite a long time in very cold waters. And so they like it cold at 34 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit.
Just think about that for a second. Hang on.
Yeah.
500 years ago. Like, that was like the 1500s, right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong about that?
Say that they've lived since.
It's crazy to me just to think that like America wasn't even like created and there's some sharks just like swimming around. It was like, that's nuts to me. It blows my mind.
They've seen it all.
Yep.
And so they can get up to 18 to 14 feet, 24 feet max, and 150 years to sexual maturity.
That's a long time to wait. Yeah.
They have to be. Patience is a virtue.
Yeah. They're keeping it holy for 150 years.
I saw a very Canadian story about these guys once where it was somewhere in the Maritimes in Canada, so the East Coast, where one of these was beaching, like it was ending up on the beach, and people were like, oh, what's going on? And it was choking to death on a piece of moose.
Oh, yeah. Wait, you said this on the podcast.
Yeah, it was choking on a piece of moose, like a moose, like someone had processed a moose and like thrown it over the cliff or whatever, and this shark was just like, oh, free snack. Man. And so they got the like moose hair, fur, whatever, pelt out of his mouth and pushed him back in, and they didn't see him again.
Yeah, and the interesting thing about these guys that I think it baffles me, they are too acidic to eat. Like, you can't eat them at all or anything. It's just like something, I don't really know the whole science behind it, but something like in their like body just makes
I feel like they're super toxic or something, right?
Yeah.
Like their flesh is poison.
Just absorbing, but they also have like this like antifreeze inside them or something. Yeah, it's nuts. They're crazy.
But yeah,
I love them.
Not to mention like the copepods. So a lot of them, I think, are infected with like copepods, specifically like in the eye. So there will be some
so sad.
Where you can see them just dangling out, and they definitely don't have any use of that.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to love. I love this guy. I think they're just like sweet old men.
Like, we could learn so much from this.
Yeah.
They're so great. I love them.
Yeah. Oh, who wants to talk about the next one though?
I'll do it, and you guys can add whatever. Hi, do you like nightmares? Welcome, Frilled Shark. It looks like to me, it looks like a salamander from your nightmares. It has like serrated teeth. It's like jutting backwards. They're just made for slicing. It's horrifying looking. You can see the photo. They can get to 6 feet long, so they're not even that small. Like, well, in the grand scheme of sharks, they are, but like, compared to us, they're like our size. And then they have the longest gestation on Earth, 42 months. That's insanity. Yeah, that's, we think 9 months is bad. Imagine that. 42 months? It's insane. It's like three and over 3 years. They are very rare. So the last one, or I guess there was one that was seen in 2015 by a fisherman, but I don't think they see them very often. I think it's very rare to get a photograph. So
I think like these are one of those guys that when they photograph them, it's because they're dying.
yeah, like I don't know if this guy. I can't tell if he's dying.
He looks rough.
Okay to me.
Yeah.
He looks rough.
Yeah.
I can't tell what's going on, like on the back. Yeah, look at his fin. Okay,
Those
yeah,
are the claspers. The claspers are like rotting off.
Yeah. Okay, you're right. He's in bad shape.
Yeah.
Good call.
Like
Good call.
frayed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just feel like I would not want to see these anyways. Like, even if
They have very occasionally they've been exhibited in aquariums in Japan, but they are again caught when they are like dying, and then they display them until they die.
Oh gosh.
Aww.
Generally, because again, these are like a deep sea animal that are very rarely seen. So
yeah, they're just like scary. Like it's difficult to look at. When I was looking at photos of them, I'm just like, yeah, if I saw that, I would not be okay.
Yeah, I was just looking at photos too. Not a fan.
I think this is a loathe for me.
I'm down.
Dislike these guys. So
we're gonna loathe it up. If you guys want
to put loathe, go ahead.
Okay.
Yes.
Loathing.
Thank you. Next, Ariana Grande.
Yeah. So that's where a tier list looks like for now. But
look at who's doing this cute boy. Oh my gosh.
I know, so cute. You should do it, Josh.
Oh, I should do this one? Alright, I did the last one, but I'll do this one. This one, do you like cute things? Introducing the lesser spotted dogfish. So adorable. Little tiny Dalmatian spots. These guys are nocturnal, which is kind of cool. I don't know what percentage of sharks are nocturnal. Do you know, Christine?
No idea.
Or Amber? Sorry, I don't know. That's something we should Google. They just eat mollusks and crustaceans. They're not eating fish. They're digging around. They can get 39 inches, so a little over 3 feet. And they are indigenous to North Africa and Europe. So
you know what's weird is these guys are called the lesser spotted dogfish, but they're a cat shark.
Oh, what? Well, someone messed up.
Because, like, look at his face. He looks like a swell shark. So I went to look him up. And it's like, yeah, they're Salachimorpha or whatever. They are definitely cat sharks.
Someone messed up. That happens.
Because, like, think of what a dogfish looks like. And that does not look like a dogfish.
No, you're totally right.
Common names, man. They're a real pain in the butt sometimes.
Yeah. Anyway, I love this one. So cute.
I like them for sure. I definitely
like them too. They're cute.
So it's a like or a love?
I think it's a like.
It's fine to be a like. Okay, all right. That's fine. That's fine. Just giving you guys a chance to win me, you know, to be on my good side.
Wow.
All right, we have three. We have 3 more sharks left. Who's doing the Ganges?
Can I do the Ganges one? Because Josh, that hound shark is like a leopard shark. You should talk about that one.
Oh yeah, we should. Okay.
Okay, the Ganges shark. These things look like bull sharks to me. Like, does that not have a bull shark?
Yeah, they do look like bull sharks.
A lemon shark, but that's because they're in the Carcharinidae family, so same family, I guess. These guys are a riverine shark, and so they're actually found in freshwater, just like bull sharks. But they're also found in like estuaries and sometimes in marine settings. They're pretty rare. They've only been seen a few times, I guess, alive in the wild, but they've been seen more frequently in fish markets in India. And they have 2 spineless dorsal fins. I don't know anything else about these guys. I am pretty neutral about them.
Yeah, they're fine. I mean, it's cool that they do a lot of freshwater stuff.
Yeah.
But, it's fine. They're fine.
It's interesting that, like, there are some sharks that are really very good at going in freshwater.
Yeah. I'm neutral.
Yeah.
Maybe to dislike. Yeah, neutral is fine.
Yeah. Oh, I can do the next one. Or did...
No, go ahead.
No, please.
Okay. Yeah, because this guy... Let me pull him up. Yay! So, I believe this is probably from Josh. So this is an angular rough shark, and it looks like a Star Wars Imperial shuttle triangle one. And I that, Like,
I just
I mean,
posted a
aside from
link,
the
by the
fact that the
way.
guy looks kind of sad, like just like that
Oh,
existential crisis of like I have too many fins in the wrong places.
Yeah.
But this guy is otherwise very cute, and so they get about 4.9 feet. They also are in the Atlantic from Norway to South Africa, and also in the Mediterranean Sea. Their diet consists of worms, crustaceans, and mollusks. Fish are friends. And some are real chunks. Yeah, and so just looking at the photos when I was looking this guy up, I was like, yeah, they are super chunky.
did you see that link, Christine? The star, or either of you guys? Did you see the
Star
Imperial?
Wars.
Yes.
Yeah, like that's what it looks like. It looks like that to me. So there's a couple of
Yeah.
Star Wars refs.
You're
Yeah, you
making
don't
me look at
agree.
Star Wars stuff. No, I don't want to look at Star Wars
All right,
stuff.
fine,
Blech.
fine.
He's definitely on the wrong side of the. But yeah, I think this guy is kind of cute. I like it.
Yeah, I like him
He is
too.
kind of cute. Yeah, I'm in the like category. He's kind of wins me over with his cuteness.
Yeah.
And you can tell from the picture, like he's called a rough shark. He definitely has a very rough body.
Mhm.
Yes.
Like probably
Maybe
more
a
so
rough
than your
life.
average shark. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean-
Existential crisis.
Yeah. All right, Josh, you want to wrap it up?
All right, now we saved the best for last, guys. The banded hound shark, beautiful little angel. They get to 150 centimeters. What's that in feet? I don't know. I gotta do the math.
Man, I made sure that I put only feet and inches.
I know. I screwed this up, so I will tell you right now. So
They get about 5.5 feet, something like that.
It is. No, I screwed it up. Wait. Oh yeah. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Yeah, sure. 5.5 feet. That sounds good. They're from the Northwest Pacific and Asia. They're ovoviviparous, like many of the ones we've seen before, and 42 pups in a litter. Is there anything else that I didn't write too much information about this guy? But he's beautiful. Look at those bands. Gorgeous.
Hound shark. So
Yeah.
why is it called that?
Because the
I don't
band's on
know.
the side of his body.
But
Why
the
are-
hound
So
shark.
like a hound shark. Is that?
Oh,
That's probably
it's-
like a type of.
Yeah, the hound shark is a type of shark. So the triachus, so that includes your leopard sharks. Because you look at that leopard shark body plan is right there. That's the triachus body plan. So it's a
Gotcha.
hound shark. Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, they're kind of cool. So yeah, like you'll see leopard sharks kind of on the northern Pacific, on the northeast Pacific, kind of along the west coast of the United States, etc. Whereas these guys are on the other side of the Pacific in the north.
Hmm.
So they have a common ancestor for sure.
Very cute. Well, I love these ones, but it's fine if you don't.
I like them.
Yeah, I think like we could. End
Okay.
on
So then we'll like
Yeah,
them.
yeah. Are we going to quickly fill out the bracket?
Yeah, we could do it quick. I think that we should just be really judicious about it then,
Sure.
right? So you can, right? I think you're able to pull that up, and then we can just use this to sort them, basically, on the head-to-head.
Possibly, yeah.
That was the plan, right? I thought.
Yeah. Because we want to be able to share our bracket with Miss when we get a chance.
I like this. Yeah, I think head-to-head makes it a little easier when you just compare sharks. You can be like,
Yeah.
do I love this one as much as I love that one, right? I'm excited. I have no idea who will be the winner. It'll probably be a hammerhead, let's be real.
Yeah, probably. I mean, they are like the fan favorite, I think, for like lay people, definitely.
Yeah.
So, I'm just looking at the bracket right now. So, I don't know, Amber, if you need a sec to pull it up. Are you able to pull up the bracket, or do you need
Yeah,
me?
I can, but I'll probably do it later. And
Okay.
I also just downloaded this image.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll definitely send that to you guys.
Awesome. We can put it up on our
So that way
socials.
we can kinda, yep.
So the first part of the bracket, we've got the Wabagong versus the poor beagle shark. So, what do you guys think?
Wabagong.
Wabagong? What do
Yeah.
you think, Amber?
We should vote. Just do straight up votes.
Poor beagle for me.
Okay, so Poor Beagle
Poor
wins.
Beagle moves
You
ahead.
guys.
And then Sandbar versus Cookie Cutter Shark. Ooh, that's a tough one.
Ooh.
Sandbar.
Sandbar. Yeah.
Yeah,
Cookie Cutter
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
awful.
Black Tip Reef Shark versus Goblin Shark. I'm going to say Goblin because Black Tip is so generic.
Yeah, I agree. Goblin.
Bonnet Head versus Swell Shark. I ought to go Bonnet Head.
Bonnet Head, baby.
Yeah. Puff Adder Sky Shark versus Short Fin Mako.
Okay.
Mako. Gosh, you don't even
My
get a
vote
chance.
doesn't count.
That's right.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
Smooth Hammerhead versus Port Jackson. Ooh, this is a tough one.
Port Jackson.
Yeah, I think
Port Jackson. Okay, I'll do that. Port Jackson. Let's do it.
Cool.
He's cool.
Oh, Leopard Shark or Angel Shark? I'm gonna say
Leopard.
Leopard Shark for me. Leopard Shark? Okay.
Yeah.
Dwarf Lantern versus Tiger Shark. I'll remind you, we hated the Lantern Shark.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not trying to stuff
Advocating. All right,
So
I'll give you the Tiger Shark this time.
Okay, sounds good. Pacific Spiny Dogfish versus Zebra Bullhead.
They're
both
Zebra,
pretty.
I think. They're both kind of pedestrian. I don't know. They're both not that exciting. I think I would go the Bullhead over the Spiny, but I'm cool with whatever.
What do you think, Amber?
I think the Bullhead as well.
Cool. Bullhead moves ahead. Ninja Lantern versus Shark. Ninja Lantern Shark versus Salmon. Salmon, as far as
Salmon.
Yeah.
The Ninja Lantern.
Sorry, Ninja Lantern.
Yeah, boring. Pelagic Thresher versus Basking Shark.
Basking. Yeah.
Yeah, Basking Shark.
Look at he's surprised he got chosen. All right.
Oh, this is the toughest one for me. Great Hammerhead versus Epaulet.
I'm Epaulet.
Great Hammerhead.
Yeah. Oh, God. This is like Sophie's choice. Oh no. Oh no, what am I gonna do? I love them both. Why would they put them together in a thing? I guess I have to think like Basking is here. I guess I will do Epaulet as well. Epaulet moves forward. Bluntnose 6-gill, that untrustworthy shark, versus the oceanic white tip.
Wait, I lagged out. What did you choose? What did you choose?
I picked Epaulet.
I picked Epaulet. Oh, yeah. All right, let's go. Okay.
Sorry.
No,
Bluntnose 6-gill versus oceanic white tip.
Not the 6-gill.
Yeah, out white tip.
Yeah, white tip. That's fine.
Greenland shark versus frilled shark. Greenland.
Hello.
Lesser spotted dogfish, which is actually a cat shark, or the Ganges shark.
Lesser.
The lesser, yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Very cute face. Angular rough shark or banded hound shark.
Angular.
I actually have to go angular.
Yeah, I agree.
He's really cute.
All right, so now we're going to the Sweet 16.
Sweet 16.
Poor Beagle or Sandbar?
Sandbar.
Oh, I'm doing Poor Beagle. Sorry, Josh, you're voting.
Okay, it's fine.
Sorry, David. Shark. Sorry, David Schiffman. Sandbar Shark is out.
All right, what's next?
Goblin versus Bonnet Head. Ooh, another tough one for me.
Oh, Bonnet Head.
Bonnet Head. I love Goblin, but I love Bonnet Head more.
Oh, the upset we did not see coming. Goblin.
Is that okay, Amber? I want.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. I love them both, but Goblin is like.
Bonnet Heads. I cannot get enough Bonnet Head shark.
They are sweet though.
Oof. Short fin Mako shark versus Port Jackson shark.
Port Jackson.
Port Jackson.
I agree. Port Jackson. They're very cute. And then leopard versus tiger. Two cat that are not cats against.
Yeah, I'm leopard.
Yeah, I think leopard.
Okay. I would vote tiger, but leopard goes ahead. It's fine.
Look at Christine.
She's
so
upset. Zebra bullhead versus salmon shark. I like the salmon shark.
Yeah.
Salmon shark. Basking versus epaulet.
Epaulet. Fuck, epaulet. I would say epaulet.
Basking for me.
Yeah, basking.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Ooh, this one's probably a no-brainer too. Oceanic white tip versus Greenland shark. Greenland shark for sure. Lesser spotted dogfish versus angular rough shark.
Angular.
Yeah.
Yeah, the angular. All right, we're down.
I really am a fan. Okay.
Elite 8.
Elite 8. Okay.
Poor Beagle or Bonnet Head.
Bonnet Head.
Bonnet head. Oh, sorry, poor beagle.
Poor beagle.
Port Jackson or leopard shark?
Port Jackson.
Leopard.
I am gonna say Port Jackson. Sorry, Josh.
It's okay. It's okay.
Salmon or basking shark?
Ugh. Frick.
I'm gonna say
Salmon.
salmon.
Salmon. I'm
What
salmon.
do you think, Amber?
I was thinking basking, but salmon might be the more. Yeah, let's do salmon.
Okay, and then Greenland shark versus angular rough shark.
Angular.
Greenland shark.
I
have a
okay,
feeling.
that's fine.
I feel like Greenland shark's gonna go all the way here, but
it's gonna go pretty far.
Okay, bonnet head versus Port Jackson shark. This is the final four.
Yeah, bonnet head.
I agree, bonnet head. Uh-oh, here we go. Salmon shark versus Greenland shark. Greenland, I agree. Oh boy, so here's our championship round. Bonnet head or Greenland shark?
I really want to win, but
I think I'm bonnet head. I vote bonnet head.
Oh my goodness, I have to break tie here.
Wait, because Amber, you said Greenland?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Rick, dude.
I think bonnet head might win.
You think bonnet head might win?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want Greenland to win as well, but I think bonnet head might win as well. Let's go with the study species that Amber worked on.
Yeah, you worked with them.
Bonnet head. Bonnet head is the champion.
I know. Yay, congrats, bonnet head. Which sounds like something. It sounds like you're like pejorative. It sounds like you're making fun. Get out of here, bonnet head.
And I think what we could do as well, if we wanted to, we could all do our own individual brackets too, and then we could like.
Yeah, I'll tell you that freaking poor beagle is not making it past the freaking Sweet 16, baby. He's out of there.
For the poor beagle.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I just found out about it, and I don't like him as much as a lot of the other guys. So.
That's so funny. Oh, this was fun. I will get that tournament document finalized, and I will try to upload a copy of it to Miss.
Yeah.
And I guess anything else we want to chat about? We have a new episode coming out next week. Yeah. Not next week. Week after next, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The start. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
And if you're going to be in Boston for PAX, we are going to be in Boston for PAX, and we're going to have a panel there. So we hope to see you there. PAX East, yeah, very exciting.
Yeah, we also have a Discord as well. If
yes.
You want to join that.
Yeah, feel free to check out our socials, and you find a link to our Discord on there. We'd be happy to have you. And I think that's pretty much it. I'm just going to share a little bit of info about Miss again, and then I guess we're going to sign off for the day. This was fun, guys. Talking shit about sharks is a lot of fun.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, feel free, like Miss Elasmo, Minorities in Shark Science is a great organization. Amber has done some stuff with them in the past. Please do check them out and support them. They are doing very important work in the field of marine science. So we thank them very much for all the work they do.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely thank them for hosting a lot of these like fun events. And so we did one for Sharkathon, raising funds for the organization, which was really cool at the end of last year, and then now doing Shark Madness. So
great. I didn't even realize they had done this in previous years. Somehow I missed it.
Yeah, same. But I think it's because like, if you're not into basketball, why not do sharks or
exactly
any other animal?
Exactly. Cool. All right. Well, I guess, are we finished up then?
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, thanks to everyone who joined us. We really appreciate it. And it's such a great time talking with you guys, as always.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody. Have a great evening.
Bye.
Bye.